So our study was over the validity of the Apple Watch heart rate monitor during high intensity interval training workouts. The use of heart rate tracking devices is rising in popularity over the past 10 years, but we wanted to see how accurate that these methods actually were. Examples are the Apple Watch, Fitbit, Whoop. The treadmill, running, and elliptical workout make up most of the research, so we wanted to use a different type of exercise to find out the validity of these wrist-worn heart rate monitors. So we decided to use the HIIT workout. HIIT, or high intensity interval training, is a popular method of exercise that has been around for quite some time now. Its body weight and resistance are common training methods, but we wanted to test the validity of these methods with exercises that are becoming more popular, including HIIT exercises versus just resistance training or common body weight movements. So we wanted to use HIIT workouts where you're going to have a little bit more movement with the body and the arm that the Apple Watch is worn on to see how valid that the Apple Watch measurements were. So like I previously said, the purpose of this experiment is to assess the validity of the Apple Watch as compared to a Polar H9 chest strap used as a control due to its previously proven validity and its accuracy that has been proven in the past. Our sample size was 34 participants overall. There were 20 males and 14 females from our section of Exercise Science 4320 or Measurement and Eval at UCA. None of our participants were excluded. And below we have the mean of the age, weight, and height in centimeters. One testing session lasts roughly about 75 minutes. The Apple Watch was worn on the left wrist, and the Polar H9 chest strap was placed at the xiphoid process. The warm-up consisted of 3 laps around the hypertrack at UCA. The heart rate was taken after the round 1, jumping jacks, during rest, and after activity. This was the layout of the rounds of activity that we had our participants doing. I did push-ups for 30 seconds, jumping jacks for 30 seconds, then burpees for 30 seconds, and then the last exercise was squat jumps for 30 seconds, rest for 30 seconds, and then back into everything. One exercise again for 30 seconds. So push-ups for 30 seconds for the second round, and then so on and so forth for the next 3. For the statistics run on the test, you typically run at ANOVA, use Excel. We ran 3 independent t-tests, a Pearson correlation, and standard error of estimate. Alpha of 0.05 for each test. These are the results of mean heart rate at the 3 different intervals that we checked, and being significantly less than the Polar strap the first time we checked heart rate, and significantly greater the second time heart rate was checked. These are the results from our first heart rate check, the SEE being 1.01. The heart rate check results from the second heart rate check, the SEC being 1.21, and the results from heart rate check 3, the SEE being 1.68, gradually increasing as we continue to check heart rate. So 2 out of our 3 heart rate checks showed a significant difference in the Apple Watch and the Polar chest strap. The SEE shows that in heart rate check 1 and 2, the Apple Watch was off by about 1 beat per minute, telling us that the Apple Watch is reliable but not as efficient and accurate as the polar chest strap. Our limitations included our sample size being fairly small. We'd like to have a larger sample size. The inability to run NANOVA and small range of participant ages. We had a very small age group. We're all about the same age in the class that we used. And the lack of technology resources, we wanted to be able to use the same series of Apple Watch to be able to test everyone. Like said in previous slides, in future studies there would need to be a larger sample size as well as a wider range age group, and preferably have the most up-to-date equipment as far as the chest strap and Apple Watches, and making sure that they're all the same brand and series. Conclusion of the study is that the Apple Watches are reliable but not as accurate as the polar chest strap. And these are our references. Second reference and third.